dude?
Brown cow.
Brown cow.
Brown cow.
Brown cow. Look how embarrassed Steven gets when he gets on the camera.
Hi, my name's Davis, and we're gonna take care of a fish shipment today we got from Quality Marine. So we're gonna open one up and see what we got. So we got a long-nosed hawkfish. These are like have the most personality, I think, for in the hobby. Like for the price and everything, they're such great for the fish tank at home. Even like a nano tank, like not nano tanks. I'd say like 30 gallons max on these guys.
Those get along with everybody?
Pretty much. I mean, the only thing you wouldn't want to put them with is shrimp. They're gonna eat your shrimp. That'd be the only downside to them. I've actually heard of people where they've had pairs of them together in tanks, which are pretty neat. This is a multicolored fairy wrasse. Fairy wrasses are very unique because they come in lots of different colors and different types. There's Naokos and just all different types of fairy wrasses. Multicolored is just one of them. Next we got a high fin red banded. These are really awesome. You pair these up with pistol shrimp, get in a little 10-gallon tank, they'll look great.
It's hard to feed or what?
No, they're just really easy to feed. Once you get them like in mysis shrimp, they eat real good. Even if you get them to eat on pellet, that's even better.
What are we looking at here?
This is a long-nosed, long-spine cardinal. I've never seen one of these before. This is my first time. Pretty neat. It's like a little silverfish. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, wow. It's a male leer-tail anthias. These got some really awesome colors. If you get these in a huge, nice school together with the females, they look amazing. These are really easy to take care of. Just make sure you gotta feed them a couple times a day. I've had one in my tank for like 3 years. It was like my favorite fish in the tank. They look like little, in my opinion, they look like little snappers. Oh, this is awesome. This is a powdered blue tang. These are really awesome. I had one of these in my tank a long time ago. Typically they eat algae. They're herbivores. They do eat mysis and stuff like that. If you get a specimen at the store, like here, eating really good, like this one's really chill in the bag. They're really awesome to take home. But
what size tank do you need for that?
Oh, you need like at least a 200-gallon
yeah?
tank. Yeah. I kept one in a 60-gallon when they were small, but I mean, tank police are gonna come get you. Holy cow, this is the biggest copperband I've ever seen.
Oh
wow.
Yeah, that's a big boy.
You guys are great for eating aptasia when you got them in your home aquarium. All kinds of like, those little aptasias, super pesky to get out. This guy's gonna take them and just peck at the rocks, take them all out, and not gonna have to use any of that cream or anything or worry about the aptasia splitting. This guy's gonna be your one-stop shop for it. Oh, this is one of my favorites.
What's in there?
This is a blue spotted jawfish.
Oh yeah, those are always super cool.
You don't see these too often, and when you do, they're amazing. Always got a crazy personality.
That's what I was about to say. They always have some kind of attitude.
Yeah, they're always like a grumpy old man, like, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
And everybody's favorite, Banggai cardinal fish.
Nice.
These guys look great when you get them in a nice school in the side of like at least 100-gallon. Get like 5, 6 of them in there in a little school, and then maybe got a little anthias on the other side. They look really good.
Is it hard to keep a school of those?
Not really. Typically, when you keep them in a larger group, there's always going to be a male and a female that are going to pair off. Typically, when there's 2 males in a group, they're going to fight. But when you got like such a large size aquarium, they're not going to have that. They're going to be able to escape from that other fighter that's going to come get them, like the other male. They eat mysis shrimp, all kinds of goodies.
Yeah. Cool.
Some even hobbyists can get them to breed in their home aquarium. That's like a super treat. Box 2. This should be the fun box. It's always like opening Christmas presents every day.
We get shipments in every week, right?
Every week, every Tuesday or Thursday. Like like every morning when I wake up, I'm like amped to come in because I'm like, ooh, what kind of fish are we gonna get this week? Oh, this is a 6-line wrasse. These guys are great utilitarian fish. Take care of any of your flatworms, nudibranchs, anything that you got in your aquarium that you don't want. They'll take care of it. Super, super easy to take care of. They do have a bit of an attitude sometimes, but that's easy to take care of when you add them last into an aquarium. But an awesome fish to have in any kind of aquarium, like big or small.
Yeah, that seems like a good fish. It's like nice and cheap. It's got a lot of good color.
Yeah, good color.
Takes care of your tank really well.
Zips around the rocks. Like mine, I have one at home that I bought when I got into the hobby, and like just seeing it grow up and just like the personality with the 6-line is just like they aggressive, but like they look like a little torpedo starting around the tank. Oh, these guys are really cool. You want an eel, but you don't want an eel? Engineer gobies are what you need. These guys are really easy to take care of. They'll turn up your sand beds and rocks and do all the engineering. Like in their name, engineers, they're gonna re-engineer your aquarium the way they want it. Not a lot of the time. But
you have more than one of those guys, or?
Oh yeah, you can add like I've seen tanks with like 2 or 3 of them in a school, like, and they'll get like this, and they look like huge eels. They'll get like big. They got big yellow dots and stuff like that. They're really awesome. Like one of the if I could get one that was a nice size, definitely add to an aquarium because like easier than an eel. Not gonna eat your fish, but it's another fish.
Can you get that one in a small tank or no?
You can get it in a small tank, but he's gonna grow up, so you might have to upgrade with the eel or with the engineer goby.
Yeah.
Over time.
Right.
So this is an algae blenny. Algae blenny is another utilitarian fish that I like to add to the aquarium because they eat the algae that's gonna show up. They're perfect for the smaller size aquarium because, I mean, they're gonna get a little bit big, but instead of putting a tang in there, you could throw this option in instead, and he's going to take care of your algae problems and stuff like that. They'll eat your mysis, all the different types of food you're going to give them, but mainly your algae.
That seems good for a nano tank because, you know, the larger tanks, you have tangs and stuff to get rid of algae. So you would say that's a good replacement for a nano?
That would be this would be a definitely good replacement for a nano because you're not going to have the upgrade with the tang. You're going to have this fish for a long, long time. They have great personality. Mine, I used to have one. Every time I would walk up into the room, he'd jump up on the rock and come greet me. Like, coolest fish I had in my aquarium when I had one. He even took care of the algae. And like perfect for like, I'd say like if you got a 20 gallon all the way up to a 50 gallon. Even those guys in the 200 gallon range, we can get ones like this I've seen like, that's a different type of algae blenny.
There's one in the coral farm. He's not there anymore, but used to, if you'd stick your hands down in there to like work move some coral around, he'd come sit on your arm.
Oh, that's pretty neat. That's awesome.
He used to scare me at first, but then he'd just come chill out on your arm.
Like something slimy slithering up to you on your arm. You're like, what the heck is that? So this is a sleeper beller goby. These guys are awesome because they're bright pink. Their cousins are the diamond goby, which look a little bit different, but these guys are the bright pink ones. These are the ones that, like, if you want a designer one that's going to clean your sand bed, this is the one you would want.
Do they do it as well as the diamonds?
Do it as amazingly as the diamonds. We had one here in the store. He'd move the sand bed from one side of the tank to the other side of the tank all day. Like, hire him for your like sand sifting needs. Everything you need, this guy's gonna take care of. Oh, this is my favorite. I got one of these at my aquarium at home, a yellow banded possum wrasse. These guys are awesome. Nano tanks, like I have a 10-gallon Innovation Marine. This fish is like my favorite fish in the tank. Like I have him with a clownfish. They don't get bigger than this. They're small, they have little bug eyes, they'll hide during the rocks. Like you'll see mine will zip around in the rocks. Like they don't get much bigger, full of color. They look similar to the 6-line, but not the same. Definitely one of my favorites, like without a doubt. Any small nano tank, yellow banded possum wrasse is the one you want. Oh, this is a huge, let's see if you can see it. It's a magnificent Foxface. These guys are awesome. Or no, this is a redfin Foxface. These guys are awesome for if you have any algae needs in your tank. They'll take care of it all. Oh man, I can see his redfin. He looks amazing.
Man, we were gonna skip that box too.
Oh yeah, I know. That's like an amazing fish. Like, they're venomous. That's the only thing. But like, If you have algae in your tank that needs gone, bubble algae, any of it, bryopsis, they're gonna eat it all. Like I had one in one of my friend's tanks, it just ate all the algae in the tank, never had to touch it. And like, it had a bit of a temper where it would pone up on the other tangs in the tank, but it's just fun to watch that fish just swim around all day. Like, and his eyes, dude, looks like a fox, looks a little like raccoon. This is a Watchman Wheelers. This is like a yellow Watchman, but even better.
What makes him better?
Because his colors. He's not basic yellow. He's got the little stripes. He's got a little pink in him.
Okay, yeah, so he's a little prettier, huh?
He's a little prettier. That's what makes him better, in my opinion. Pair him with a pistol shrimp. It's gonna be amazing. And another Copperband butterfly. Not as big as the other one, but these guys are awesome. I think this is going to be the next fish I add to my tank.
Those are tricky to feed, though, right?
They're tricky, but if you get them to eat inside the store, take them home, because they're going to take off in your tank, eat your aptasia. Like, that's the hardest thing. If you can't get them to eat, then I say don't mess with them. But like, sometimes, like, even being in the store, they might be stressed, and like, take them home, get them to eat. Like, I've had fish where I've bought, they take them home, they're not eating, but like, once they start eating, that's what you like need to focus on with them. Like, mice, if you get him to eat mysis, then you're set, because he's not like gonna stress out. Man, Christmas is almost over. All good things must come to an end. Our final box is here. Banggai Cardinals. More Banggai Cardinals.
Where are the bangers?
These are the bangers. I think there's more Banggai Cardinals in there. Bangers. Banggai Cardinals for days.
Would you say that's the top, one of the top selling fish? Or what's the top selling fish, you think?
I think the top selling fish should probably be the blue and green chromies first, these guys second, the Banggai Cardinals second, and then red firefish right behind them third.
Oh yeah, the firefish.
Firefish, like, and firefish are awesome for like a nano tank, because like they got that bright red pop. People, like, I have a friend of mine who's got one of these Banggai Cardinal, and then he's got a firefish with a grama. Like, he's got all those splashes of different colors. Like, that's what I like to look for in an aquarium. Like, you like to have that offset of colors, like a bright blue fish, a bright yellow fish, and a bright red fish. Like, different contrasts, so you're setting it apart. Like, not even with, like, people try to do it with corals. I try to do it with all of it. Corals, fish, inverts, all of it. Oh, this is a... Ooh, what is this? This is another multicolored fairy wrasse. This one looks a lot different. It's got like these red, he's got pinstripes on him.
Yeah, he's very cool.
Looks like a Dodge Charger. Definitely gonna be one of the cooler fish to put in the tank, like a group of fairy wrasses. All right, we're getting down to the last couple fish. Another leotail anthias. All males this time. Usually we get some females, but the males are definitely a lot prettier. Definitely one of my favorites. Whoa, 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 this guy's going crazy. It's like, put me back in the box. This is a sailfin blenny, and like, one of my favorite parts about them is the fact that they got these little whispers on their head, like whenever you look up close on them. And I think that's it. This one we don't want to, didn't make it, unfortunately.
Well, it happens, right?
It happens from time to time, but that was all of them. Usually we get, last week was a sweater. We had I think 20 boxes. I was sweating. I finished fish probably at 9 o'clock that night. It was crazy. Like, fish for days, but like, I love it all. Well, seeing all these amazing like fishes and corals that come in, like, just can't beat it. Like this Foxface, like, amazing. I don't want to open it up and see what it looks like inside. Thanks guys for dropping in and watching me open the fish shipment this weekend. If you want to see more of this, make sure to drop a like below and a comment. Let us know if you want to see more of content like this of me opening fish, or just the way we do things around here. Make sure to drop a subscribe, and until next time, see you then.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
You're gonna do it again.
No, that was good.